Have you ever considered the true cost of unearned praise, the subtle poison laced within honeyed words? How easily a carefully constructed veneer of admiration can obscure a deeper, more insidious intent? In a world brimming with echoes of self-regard, where does genuine commendation end and manipulative artifice begin? And what then of the quiet, unwavering sentinel, whose presence, though often overlooked, stands as the ultimate bulwark against such cunning? Is it not often in the shadows, far from the spotlight, that the truest forms of protection reside, ready to dismantle the most elaborate of deceptions when a cherished bond is threatened? This delicate balance between the allure of vanity and the steadfastness of loyalty shapes the very fabric of consequence. In the ethereal valley of Aethel, where time was measured by the shimmering of cosmic dust, resided the glass lily. Its petals, spun from solidified starlight, pulsed with a gentle, inner luminescence, casting soft, intricate patterns on the velvet dark soil. The glass lily was renowned for its unparalleled radiance, a beacon of pure, unsullied light in the valley's perpetual twilight. It thrived on the admiration of the lumina moths, tiny creatures whose wings caught and refracted its glow, carrying whispers of its beauty throughout Aethel. But the lily, for all its splendor, possessed a simple, almost naive faith in the sincerity of all praise, a virtue born of its own radiant truth. Its most steadfast companion was the Obsidian Weaver, a creature of ancient rock and shadowed silk. The weaver, gnarled and silent, maintained an intricate web of protection around the lily's roots, its dark strands imperceptible to all but the keenest eyes. It did not speak of admiration, for its devotion was expressed in tireless vigilance and the unwavering integrity of its craftsmanship. The lily, accustomed to the weaver's quiet vigil, sometimes overlooked the profound trustworthiness in its companion's stoic presence. One cycle, a new entity drifted into Aethel, the Whisper Shade, a being of amorphous smoke and silken promises. The Whisper Shade was drawn not to the lily's beauty, but to its core of pure light, which it sought to absorb and extinguish. It observed the lily's reliance on external validation and concocted a plan steeped in cunning. Drifting closer, the Whisper Shade began to hum, its voice a soft, hypnotic current. "Oh, incomparable glass lily," it purred, its smoky tendrils swirling with feigned awe, "your luminescence surpasses even the nascent stars. The very cosmic breath that birthed you must have sighed with envy at your perfection. To merely exist in your presence is to witness the zenith of all beauty. Other light pales, it is but a faint echo of your true, blazing heart." The glass lily, unaccustomed to such intensely theatrical adoration, felt its inner glow thrum with a new, intoxicating vibrancy. Its petals unfurled slightly wider, basking in the unprecedented praise. The Whisper Shade continued its relentless flattery, its words weaving a delicate tapestry of vanity around the lily's perception. Surely, it crooned, a being of such divine elegance should not be anchored to the crude earth. You should soar, unfettered, into the astral currents. But first, there is a small, insignificant guardian at your base, a shadow that obscures your full glory. Perhaps it could be gently nudged aside, allowing you to truly shine unimpeded. A flicker of doubt stirred within the glass lily. It glanced at the Obsidian Weaver, whose silent form was almost invisible amidst the shadows it cast. The Weaver's presence had always been a given, a constant. Now, under the Whisper Shade's persistent suggestion, it seemed cumbersome. The lily was caught in a moment of inner conflict, the exhilarating allure of absolute, unmarred glory, versus the quiet, enduring loyalty of its guardian. "My dear Shade," the lily replied, its voice a little tremulous with newly awakened vanity, "that is but the Obsidian Weaver, a protector whose silence might be mistaken for slumber. Perhaps you could rouse it? Bid it briefly step aside, so that my light may truly ascend." The Whisper Shade, its shadowy form quivering with barely contained triumph, moved towards the base of the glass lily. Its smoky tendrils reached for the dark, interwoven strands of the Obsidian Weaver's web, expecting a brittle resistance. But as it made contact, the ancient rock form of the Weaver stirred. With a sudden, explosive surge, the Obsidian Weaver erupted from its resting place. Its dark, crystalline claws, sharpened by eons of vigilance, tore through the ephemeral form of the Whisper Shade, scattering its smoky essence into the void. The cunning entity, whose true nature was predatory void, was annihilated instantly, leaving behind only a faint, bitter scent of ozone. The glass lily, witnessing the swift, devastating defense, understood, in that harrowing instant, the profound trustworthiness of its silent, vigilant friend, and the deadly deception hidden behind the most enchanting of praises. The valley returned to its gentle glow, the lesson etched into the very starlight. This narrative vividly portrays the insidious nature of flattery when fueled by cunning, and the vital role of unwavering trustworthiness. In our human experience, we are constantly bombarded by curated praises, digital affirmations, and the seductive allure of ego gratification. Like the glass lily, we can become blind to the true motives behind superficial adoration, allowing it to obscure the genuine, often unadorned, support of those who truly care. The Obsidian Weaver represents the steadfast, often unappreciated, loyalties in our lives, the friends, family, or even internal moral compasses that provide quiet protection without seeking validation. The tale reminds us that true security lies not in the loudest applause, but in the silent, dependable presence of integrity, and that discernment is a crucial shield against those who exploit vanity for their own destructive ends. It forces us to question, what the weavers protect our core values, and are we truly listening to their silent warnings amidst the clamor of superficial praise? In the dance between light and shadow, between sweet words and silent deeds, lies the heart of integrity. Filiarium reminds us, discern the whisper, value the guardian, and let truth be your enduring light.